Hope you're having a really wonderful day. There were some very exciting changes announced with Usborne Community Partners yesterday, which means when you become an Usborne Partner, you have this way of working with schools straight away. So it doesn't matter where you are on your journey, whether you've just joined, whether you've been with us a while, whether you are considering joining, or maybe you're a teacher watching this and wanting to know how we work with schools. I wanted to put a video together that just kind of explains what we do, because it's a really unique way of working with schools we offer, and schools love us. We are able to come in and fill a school with books without them using their budget. So it's a kind of one of those win-win situations. We make money as a Usborne partner. The school get lots of books without using their budget. The children are happy to have a library filled with books, and there's numerous ways that we can do this and work with the school as well. We also do take direct orders from school, so you can just purchase your books if you have budget that need to be used, but we can work with schools in a variety of ways. So one of the most popular ways, I'm going to start with this one because it's kind of our biggest, it's what most people tend to do alongside book fairs, but this is kind of one of our unique things. It's called a Ready Steady Read, and what that is a sponsored reading scheme. Now, we as Usborne partners, we have everything ready to go. We have template letters to go out to parents. We have certificates to be printed out. We have logos, posters to go up around the school. We provide everything. So everything is already there. We don't have to create it. It's there for us to hand out. We just have to edit it to be, for the right school. From a school's point of view, that means for you guys, this is easy. You don't have to think. We would come in and do it all for you. We can launch it with an assembly. We can launch it with a virtual assembly. You can launch it with your own assembly with the information we provide you, whatever you want. But it's a way of really igniting a passion for reading in the school. It's usually ran over a week, but times can be whatever works best for the school. If it's a nursery working with, we do something called a Ready Steady Listen, which is where children get sponsored to listen to as many books as possible. But for a school, we focus on the reading. So the children will go to their friends, their family. They will get sponsored to read as much as they can over a week. Whether they get sponsored per page, per book, per hour, whatever they want, it's down to them. But they will get sponsored for reading as much as they can. You can have in-class competitions to see which class can raise the most money. You can provide prizes for that or something if you wish as well. All that money then comes back in. Now, one of the great things about working with Usborne is, on top of the money that gets raised, which will all go on to beautiful books, Usborne also put in up to 60% in free books. So if a school or nursery was to raise £600 or more, 60% on top of that goes on. So for example, if a school raised £1,000 in sponsorship money, they would get an extra £600 on top. So that is £1,600 for the schools on books. As an Usborne partner, we take 20% commission for our, for doing the work, for providing all the information, for sourcing the school, for doing that kind of work. We make 20% commission. So off that £1,000, we would take a £200 cut. So as I say, win for us, win for the school. The school haven't had much to do. Children get all the books. It's incredible. As well as our sponsored reads, we offer book fairs. We will come in with our books on display. We will set them all up somewhere in the school, and the children will come around class by class and create their own little wish list. We'll talk them through some of the books we have on offer. We can't bring every single book in the range, but we can have information about all the books that we have. They will take their wish list back to their parents at the end of school, and their parents will come back with them and buy the book. Or children can be sent in with money in an envelope. It has been done with cards even. We have card machines, and they will have a budget and they can come in and buy the book at that point, depending again on how the school and how the parents want to run that event. As well as doing, these are our biggest ones. Our book fairs and our sponsored reading events are kind of the biggest things that we do. We also will do pop-up stores at parents' evening. So when parents have gone to their parents' evening and they'd like to buy their child something afterwards as a well done, or perhaps they've got an area of their learning that they need to work on, we can be there providing books for the parents. Again, if enough money is raised, the school get a percentage of free books on that. It's always about giving back to the school as well as making profit or money and helping the children get books as well. So it's always a win-win situation. One of the other things we do is a community book pledge. This is where we will raise the profile of the school. So we will work with the school. We will contact local businesses to give donations. We will raise donations with the parents. Sometimes we do a buy a book for your school library. That's a great way of bringing in funds. We can write press releases and go out into the local press, giving a shout out to all these businesses and the school and everyone kind of working together as a community. This can be really, really good for small community schools, village schools, ones that have a real community around them. A community book pledge is a great way without asking parents for any money to bring in new books. Other than that, we do things like books for grottos, come along to school fairs, to summer fates. We can do book tombolas, lucky dips. We have resources that go along with our books. So we have teacher notes for a lot of them. Basically, the sky's the limit. Whatever way the school wants you to work with them, we can work with them. But it's a really, really exciting thing. It means if you're looking at joining, you don't just have to sell to friends and families or online or go out to hundreds of different events. At the moment, schools are very untouched. We're only working with about 2% of them. So there's huge potential. If you're a school who would like some free books, come and talk to one of us. We are here to help you with that. We make it an easy process. We're not going to dump trolleys of books at your door and just go, off you go. You need to sell these now. We do the work. We understand how busy you are. There is so much to do in a school as it is. The last thing you need is someone else adding to your workload. We will do the workload for you, help you get books for free. Nurseries, again, the same. We can go in and do story times, we can do pop-up stores, we can do the sponsored listen events, we can do little mini book fairs. Again, it's just about getting more books into those nurseries. If you have any questions about any of these, I've just realized I can't see the chat, let me know. I'm happy to help. If you are interested in joining and working with schools, let me know. I'll happily talk you through that. There's no targets, there's nothing, there's no risk. It's a very simple process to get started. It's a great way to put extra money in your pocket, especially with Christmas around the corner. If you're a school or nursery and want to find out more, please drop me a comment, drop me an email. I will happily send you over some information. And I will, oh yeah, we've also got author events. If you'd like one of our authors to come along, we had an amazing host of fiction authors from some of our really top award-winning books who will either do virtual events or come into the school and run workshops with you as well. There's a different cost depending on the author. And again, that can be looked at through book sales or out of your school's budget. But yeah, again, an incredible thing that we offer. So that's basically all I wanted to pop on and say today. I hope you're having a great day and I will speak to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.